Today's workout is designed for knee issues. So if you have osteoarthritis in your knee or another knee concern, this is the workout for you. We're going to minimize flexion and extension at the knees, still get a great workout. So let's get started. We'll just jump right into it. We're going to stand with feet a little bit wider than hip width in a comfortable position. Just start with a check-in on your body, thinking about engaging the core by slightly pulling the belly button in, lift the chest. You could do one shoulder roll, shoulders back and down, standing nice and tall. And then bring your light fists in front of your chest. We're going to start our warm-up with double punches forward. So one arm punch forward and then just a jab, and then other arm punch forward, jab. And keep going side to side with this punch, 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 punch. Keep this going. And as we're getting warmed up, I'll remind you, this is your workout, so take breaks anytime. If any of the exercises aren't right for you, feel free to modify, take a break, grab a sip of water. And you should feel proud of yourself for showing up. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy you're here. So as we continue with these punches forward, you could stay with just the arm moves, or we can add a heel lift on the same side. So we'll slow it down for a minute as we punch forward, same side, heel lifts, jab, and then over to the other side, heel lift, jab. And keep going like this. So we have a little bit of a weight shift side to side. Lifting the heel on the side where we're punch, jab, punch, jab. Keep that going. Tall spine. You got it. A few more here. Four more. 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. Bring those arms down. You can just shake everything out, roll the shoulders again. Continuing with our warm-up, we're going to bring one foot forward, one foot back. So we're standing with a staggered stance with toes pointing forward, and then back heel, lift your back heel as you rock slightly forward. Let that heel come down, lift the front toe as you rock a little bit back. So we're just rocking, weight shifting again, but this time forward and back, lifting back heel, lifting front toe, and then we can add some arm moves, reaching forward, reaching back. As we lift the back heel, we reach forward, and as we lift the front toe, we rock back and reach back. You decide how high you want to lift your arms. A nice dynamic stretch here. We're moving the body, having a big stretch through the body, and taking nice full breaths. Inhale and exhale, and keep that going. 2 more. And then we'll just pause and switch our feet around. So just switching which foot is forward. We'll start again with the moves at the feet. So lifting back heel and then lifting front toe, rocking back and forth. Weight shift forward, weight shift back. Add those arm moves. Then side view. So one of the many benefits to exercise, to getting these exercise routines in, is in addition to being good for bones, muscles, heart and lungs, circulation, it's also good for our joints. So when our body is moving, our joints are signaled to lubricate in the joint and prepare for movement. So moving the whole body, great for all the joints. So let's do one more of these. Nice work, feeling nice and warmed up. For today's workout, the only equipment you need are supportive running shoes, I always recommend, and then a support. So your support could be a wall, could be a sturdy, stable chair, countertop. So we're just gonna have one hand on the support. So the next few exercises, we're gonna have one hand on the support. Again, that could just be getting close to a wall. We're gonna come back to core engaged, standing tall. The leg on the opposite side to your support, we're gonna lift out to the side. So keep the toes pointing forward and leg lift to the side and lower. And keep going like that. The upper body's staying upright, so we're not tipping over. We're focused on strengthening the side of the hip. Keep it going. We'll do 2 more. And on the last one, let's keep that leg lifted out to the side, and we'll make some little circles here. So supporting leg is really working too. Little circles out to the side. You got it. Change direction with your circles. Keep it going. One more circle and foot comes down. Nice work. Just shake it out and we'll go to the other side. So you can either just turn around. I'm just going to swing my chair around so that I'm still facing forward to the camera. Standing nice and tall. Again, we're now working the other leg with leg lifts to the side. Here we go, straight out to the side. Again, toes stay pointing forward, so we're not opening like this. We're really focusing on side of the hip, and then we're not tipping our upper body. We're keeping our upper body upright. Nice, and keep going. Really important to strengthen the side of the hip, which helps keep the knee in alignment, helps keep that femur bone in alignment. So all of these things work together. Keep going. And we'll do those last 2. On the last one, we're lifting the leg and holding it out to the side and circles. Change direction. One more circle and leg comes down. And then again, just shake everything out in between. Take a few moments. We're gonna continue with our hand on a support. And then it doesn't matter which leg, because we're going to be moving our leg straight forward. So bringing one leg and bringing it slightly forward, land on your heel. Toe is lifted. Upper body upright. We're just going to lift and lower that leg. So just lift and lower straight in front of us. So we're moving the leg in all directions. Really working all around the hips, the glutes. Keeping core engaged. So we're getting a lot of leg movement in without having to do a lot of bend and extend at the knee. So really, we just don't want to aggravate the knee pain. So we can get the workout in, feel great at the end without aggravating that knee pain. Do 2 more, hold on the last. We're just gonna hold here for a couple breaths. If you wanna add a little balance challenge, you could lift your hand just slightly away from your support, just putting it down whenever you want, and then bring that foot down. Shake it out, and we'll go to the other side. Other leg, we're gonna land on your heel, toe lifted, and then lift and lower the leg straight out in front of you. Shoulders staying back and down. Keep this going. You got it. 2 more. And on the last one, you can hold that leg out in front of you. This might feel like enough right here without playing around with the balance, but if you want, you can kind of take your hand off and on your support just to get that balance work in. Another breath, and then foot comes down. So with balance challenges, we always want to feel safe first, and then just that little bit of challenging our balance, which will improve balance in the over the long run if we work on that. All right, so you can turn toward your support wall or countertop or chair, and we're now going to work the glutes with hip extension. You can, upper body can lean forward slightly, keeping a neutral spine, so we're not rounding the spine forward, just slightly leaning forward, and then bring one toe back behind you. Small move here, we're going to lift and lower straight behind. So lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep going like that. You're going to feel this in your glute muscle. Another really important muscle for function throughout the day, for body alignment. Let's keep going. Three more. 2, 1. Awesome work. Bring that leg down, and we'll go right away to the other leg. So again, you can just be leaning your upper body slightly forward, so you can bring that toe back behind you, and then lift and lower. Again, chest is lifted, eyes are forward. We're not rounding the spine. Three, 2, 1. All right, turn sideways to your support. We're going to bring one foot forward, and this time land on your toes. This forward leg, we're going to cross midline, tap, and then bring back to starting and tap. So a little cross body movement here. So cross midline, tap the toe, and then back to start, tap the toe. And just keep going like this. Standing tall. Keep the toe pointed. Two more. Bring that foot down. We're going to do the other side, and you can stay just as you are. If you want, you can turn around and have your other hand on your support, but the only time we have to turn around is when we're bringing the leg out to the side so we have room. All right, so other foot, toe comes forward, and here we go. Cross midline and back, and keep going. A little bit of work for the adductors of the thigh here. So we're really moving the leg in all directions in this workout. Keep it going. Let's go for 3 more. 2, 1, and foot comes down. All right, you can take your hand off of the support. A little bit of arm work here. So we'll give the legs a bit of a break. Standing tall, core engaged, chest lifted, shoulders back and down. Bring your arms out to a T with palms facing down, and we're going to do little circles out to the side with our arms. So just circling those arms. Quick move, small circles, rest of the body stabilizing, just thinking about chest lifted, keeping the shoulders down away from ears. And then pause your circles and go in the other direction. Just switch direction with those little circles. Keep it going. 8 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring the arms down. You could roll the shoulders one time. We're going to be tapping one foot, front, side, back, and then keep going with the same leg. There is a little bit of balance going on here, so feel free to be close to your wall, close to your support. Otherwise, you're going to have hands on your hips. And so let's take one foot and tap forward, side, back. Again, forward, side, back. Keep going. So we've got movement in all directions with that moving leg. The supporting leg is always working, keeping us supported, keeping us stable. Also a little bit of balance going on here, so lots going on with this one. Let's go 4 more rounds. 3, 2, last one, and then we'll go to the other side, other foot, tapping forward, side, back. Again, forward, side, back. Keep that going. Few more rounds here. Let's go 2 more. Forward, side, back. Nice work, standing nice and tall. We'll come back to arm movement. So standing tall, core engaged, that little bit of scoop in the lower belly. Arms out to a T again. Start with palms facing down. And we're going to do palms up, palms down. So keeping the arms straight out to the side, turn your palms up, turn your palms down, and keep going. Palms up, palms down. Thinking about wide across collarbones, chest lifted, crown of the head to the ceiling. A little bit of work for the shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the arms come down. Next exercise is heel lifts. We're just going to be lifting and lowering heels. Again, a little bit of a balance component, so feel free to have a hand on a wall or a support. You could have hands on your hips, and we're just going to lift both heels and lower, and lift and lower. We did a lot of focus around the hips, so we're now focusing on the lower legs, strengthening calf muscles, strengthening our ankles and our feet, also super important. Keep this going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. We're going to start moving into our cool down exercises. And we'll come back to that rocking weight shift forward and back that we did at the start of class. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Lifting back heel and then lifting front toe, just rocking back and forth, and you can add those arm moves, reaching forward as you come forward, reaching back as you go back. Starting to let the body cool down with some stretches at the end of class. Focus on your breath, big breath in, big breath out. One more here, and then let's just switch the feet around and keep going, same move. We'll do 2 more. Nice work. All right, next stretch, we're going to do a calf stretch. So you can come to your chair, your wall, or your support. Hands on the support. Step 1 foot back. Toes of both feet are pointing forward. We're stretching out the back heel. Now, if you want, you can keep that forward knee pretty straight, just focusing on pushing down into the back heel. If it's okay for you, you can put a little bit of a bend in that forward knee. So, as always, making the workout work for you. And as with any of my workouts, you know what's been recommended to you from your health professional, so you can always make any of those modifications to follow your recommendations. All right, we're just going to hold here now in this calf stretch. Just letting that back heel really sink down into the floor. Checking to make sure toes are pointing forward. And then as you're holding the stretch, just notice your breath. We're really thinking about filling up the lungs, right to the bottom of the lungs with each inhale, and then exhaling all the air out. Let's do one more big breath here. And then we can switch the feet around. Again, checking that toes are pointing forward, and you decide how much you want to bend into that front knee. And you're feeling that nice stretch into the back calf muscle. We're never working through pain in the stretches, so just back off a little bit. You can always bring that foot forward if it's feeling too intense. Coming back to breath. Full breath here. And if there's any stretches after this class that you want to come back to, feel free just to, come back to your calf stretch, for example. You can always, what I like to do, because I tend to rush my stretches myself, is put a timer on my phone. So I might put a timer for 1 minute, and that reminds me to stay in the stretch for that length of time. All right, so we're gonna again position our feet 1 foot forward, 1 foot back for a pyramid stance. So you imagine your legs are in this kind of triangle pyramid position. We're gonna hold there, and then just bring the palms of your hand onto your lower back. And we'll hold here, thinking again, coming back to that belly pulled in slightly, the chest lifted, shoulders away from the ears, and just bringing the shoulders back. And then we'll keep the hands on the lower back and just switch the feet around. Just 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, toes pointing forward, pyramid stance as we open up across the chest. We do so much of our activities during the day in the opposite position with our hands forward. So it's just nice to bring the hands back and open up across the chest. Have another breath. And then release that. We'll have 3 shoulder rolls. I always roll my shoulders back because, again, our shoulders tend to come forward with a lot of things we're doing in the day. So let's roll them up, back, and down, and 2 more times. And we'll finish with 1 big breath together, lifting the arms to the ceiling. Exhale the arms down. And thank you so much for joining me for this workout designed for knee issues. Comment below, let me know if you do have some knee concerns. How was this workout for you? How did it feel to, get a workout in without really doing a lot at the knees? Benefits the whole body, benefits your knee joint to get up and get moving. Of course, promoting bone health is always our focus too. So have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me.